In the heart of the African countryside, the rhythm of life follows the sun. As it rises over the hills and filters through the tall trees, the village awakens to the sounds of roosters crowing, children laughing, and the gentle sweep of brooms cleaning courtyards. It's a new day, and with it comes the familiar routine of preparing lunch, an important daily ritual deeply rooted in tradition and community. In one small village, women gather around the central cooking area, a wide open space shaded by a large mango tree. Smoke curls into the sky as fires are lit beneath 3 stone cooking stoves. The scent of burning firewood mixes with the earthy aroma of fresh vegetables and herbs. Today's meal will be a favorite: ugali with sukuma wiki and a side of roasted goat meat. The ingredients are all locally sourced. A group of women, with babies tied securely on their backs, return from the nearby garden carrying baskets of maize, collard greens, and onions. The maize will be ground into flour using a traditional stone grinder or at the village mill. The flour, called maize meal, is the heart of ugali, a stiff porridge that serves as a staple across much of Africa. Water is fetched from the borehole a few meters away. Children, with their laughter echoing through the air, help carry the water in yellow jerry cans balanced on their heads. It's more than just a chore. It's a part of life, a part of learning responsibility and teamwork. Back at the cooking site, the process begins. The goat meat, already prepared and seasoned with salt, garlic, and a touch of local spices, is placed over a grill fashioned from old iron rods. The women take turns stirring the sukuma wiki in large metal pots, sautéing it with onions and tomatoes until it softens and releases a mouth-watering aroma. Meanwhile, another pot of water boils furiously. A handful of maize meal is sprinkled into the water and stirred vigorously with a thick wooden stick called a mwiko. Bit by bit, more flour is added, and the mixture thickens. The stirring takes strength and rhythm, usually passed down from mothers to daughters. The final touch is a light chili sauce made from crushed green chilies, lemon juice, and salt. Fiery but refreshing. As the food finishes cooking, the village elders gather under the shade, exchanging stories and laughter, while children eagerly peek at the pots, their eyes full of anticipation. When the food is ready, everyone is invited to eat. Plates are shared, hands are washed, and people sit in a circle on straw mats. There's no rush. Meals in the village are about more than eating. They're about connection, respect, and gratitude. As the afternoon sun casts golden light over the land, the meal brings warmth and joy. In that moment, surrounded by laughter, the sizzle of the fire, and the richness of traditional flavors, one feels the deep soul of African village life. After lunch, the pots are scraped clean, and the children race to wash the plates by the stream, singing songs they learned from their parents and grandparents. The clinking of metal bowls, the gurgle of water, and the rhythm of the songs blend into a natural symphony that reflects the village's simple harmony. In the background, the women gather the leftover food for anyone who might come by later. Perhaps a traveler passing through or an elderly villager who couldn't make it to lunch. No one is ever left out. Hospitality is not just a custom, it is a way of life. Sharing is woven into the very fabric of African tradition. The ashes from the cooking fire are swept into a small pile and used for making soap or scrubbing utensils. Nothing is wasted. Even the goats and chickens peck around the area, helping clean up. These animals are more than livestock. They're part of the household. Children are often seen talking to them, naming them, and even playing gentle games in the yard. Later in the day, a few of the men return from the nearby fields. They've spent hours tending to crops like millet, cassava, and sweet potatoes. The sun has darkened their skin and soaked their shirts with sweat, but there's pride in their eyes. They sit in the shade, sharing calabashes of local brew or simply cold water, catching up on village news or planning for the next community gathering. The women, now finished with their midday chores, sit together weaving baskets, making beaded jewelry, or repairing clothes. Their hands work swiftly, but their voices are relaxed, laughing and storytelling in equal measure. Folk tales come alive in these circles, stories of clever hares, wise elders, and ancient heroes that stir imagination and teach life lessons to the listening children. As the afternoon stretches on, the village begins to quiet down. Smoke no longer rises from the cooking fires, and the heat gives way to a soft, cool breeze. Some people take naps, others tend to the animals or fetch wood for the evening fire. Teenagers might gather to play a drum or two, or kick around a handmade football made from wrapped plastic bags. And when the evening finally comes, the cycle begins again. More cooking, more gathering, more stories. This time maybe millet porridge or boiled cassava, eaten around the fire as stars blink into the sky. In this African village, food is not fast or fancy. It is real, grown with love, cooked with care, and shared with respect. It connects generations, strengthens families, and brings people together in ways that technology and modern life often forget. It's more than a meal. It's a celebration of identity, culture, and unity. The African traditional way of cooking, especially in the village, is not just about satisfying hunger. It's about feeding the soul,